I'm Josh.
Hey! What are you doing here?
I'm visiting from Indiana.
You're not Benjamin. Yay!
Yes, we're doing our yearly thing.
Hey, folks, it's not Benjamin's fault. My buddy Josh is in, and if folks you don't know, when I do my top 100, when I did my top 100, they're done by now. By the time you see this thing, Josh was the one that recommended Merlin.
Yes.
To me, which is excellent.
Of course.
Excellent. And then probably the greatest one, Rogers of the Ganges, which does nothing but go up on my list every year because it's fantastic. And the thing is, I swear to you, I never would have played it because I looked at the board and I want to vomit because there's just so much going on. I was like, no, I can't do this.
Right.
And you said, no, it's not that bad. And I remember because it is true. Even though a board game looks very hectic and beat down, unless it's Uwe Rosenberg, it's going to be pretty easy to understand. And I got it.
Like
and I was
Yido?
like, oh.
Yido's very busy.
Yido's very busy too, but it's great.
Of course.
We just played it.
You're welcome.
It's awesome, isn't it?
It's a great game.
I love it even more now.
Oh my god!
I swear to you, I would have ranked it higher.
You think?
Look how much I killed the Shogun twice,
right?
And won by 1 point because you kept getting all these middle of the road.
All I selected were yellow.
So all my buildup was for nothing. I swear, I killed the Shogun. I had a huge lead. I lost that 14-point lead in 2 rounds, under 2 rounds, because you were setting up a bunch of mini missions,
right?
And caught up with me. And I love the balance of that game.
Oh, it's brilliant.
That game is so bad.
Yeah.
Look at I killed the Shogun twice.
Right.
That is 30 points because I had my guy there.
That's right.
That's 30 points.
Right.
30. That's more than half the board.
Right.
And you didn't kill the Shogun once. You had a Shogun card.
I did.
And you still lost by 1.
That's why the variability and replayability is so high, off the charts.
And the game is tight.
Right.
It's a great game.
Yeah.
All right. So, hey, speaking of games.
Yes.
Top 100.
Okay. You ready?
Let's do it.
Okay. We're gonna go quick.
This is Josh Tops 100.
Top one. Yeah, mine, not yours.
Yeah, not mine.
Yours suck. I'm just kidding.
Probably so. Probably so.
I bet you we have around 10.
Oh,
10%.
Okay, we'll do crossover. Okay, 10% crossover.
I'm going to guess. That's what I'm going to guess.
Okay, so you say 10 games. I'm going to go over.
You're going to go over. Okay.
But we'll see. I could be way wrong.
Okay, remember I could have misnumbered. So we're going to start with Galaxy Trucker.
Okay, I played that one. I need to play it again. It pisses me off because you build things up and they just get torn down.
It's fiddly.
I know that's the game.
Right.
I know that's the game. Yes. I have played this one before. Right. It is a big favorite.
Right. I have a love-hate relationship with this game. I love it because my boys love it, and I hate it because I don't like the luck factor in it getting torn down.
I hate that. That's the reason I couldn't get it.
Right.
But I'll be honest with you. You said your boys love it.
Love it.
That's why it makes your list.
Of course.
Or that's why it inches into your list.
That's why a lot of these make my list.
And that's the thing. I would be the same way.
I have to be able to play them for
I will
them to
be
make the list.
That's why on my vintage list, one year, Barbie Dream Date will be in the top 100. Because if the girls want to play that, we'll be playing it. We'll be having fun. It'll move up.
Exactly. So But
Barbie Dream Date is not Galaxy Trucker.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Yeah.
But it's real time game, and
it's prettier.
I typically don't like real time games.
I don't. I like real time games.
Escape?
My problem was with the absolute incredible luck that is in that game.
You're right. But
that's my one problem.
But if you make a good spaceship, you can mitigate the luck. And my middle child, he's the one that puts stuff together. He does puzzles. He does creative stuff like that, and he wins every time because he mitigates the luck.
That's good. And that's you need that balance. My mind doesn't work that way either.
I'm out. So
99.
99 is long shot.
I'm sorry, I said 90, not number 9. I said 99.
Long shot is a great game, and I learned about it from you, of course. And I think I ordered it 5 minutes after we played it.
But it's only 99.
I know.
That game is still in my top 10.
I keep buying new games.
Oh, okay.
It's on. We played it one time last year, just once.
Oh my gosh,
which is terrible.
It's such a fun game.
It's such a fun game.
Does Lacey play it?
She will play it.
It is one of the very few games Megan will play. That's another reason. I'll be honest. That's another reason it's in my top 10 because Megan will play it.
And my sister, I've been getting her slowly but surely into board games. She doesn't like complicated. She didn't think, but I've been tricking her. And she's gotten like 3 Catan expansions. We play, and so I'm really getting her into the deep ones. So
I'm so glad Joel's getting into Catan.
No,
you said sister. I'm kidding.
Yeah, Joel won't play board games.
Oh, I hope he doesn't listen to this because he's probably still bigger than me, and I'm scared of him.
He's going to beat your ass.
I know he will.
Okay, but no, it's such a great game, and I can play it with my nephews and my sister, and everybody loves it.
That's awesome.
Everybody.
That's good. That's good. I called Joel a girl. Okay, keep going.
98 is Downforce.
Oh.
I love Downforce.
Downforce Archer and the boys love. We played that at BGG SpringCon.
Okay.
It's smooth.
Yeah.
I prefer Formula D.
And I have Formula D.
Okay, but Downforce is smooth.
I like
it's a smooth game. I think no. Jakin likes Downforce better,
right?
But Archer still likes Formula D better. But he loves Downforce.
I
think
Downforce is a combo of long shot and Formula D because you bet, but you also race.
Oh, that's true.
Does that make sense? Yeah,
that's true.
I think you got both of them in there.
Do the expansions do anything for this game?
I haven't bought an expansion yet.
Okay,
but I think they will.
I only played the base game.
I think they will.
I would be interested in playing it with an expansion
because
it was fine. There's nothing wrong with it.
The replayability isn't huge. You play it 5 times, you're like, okay, I get this game.
I could see that.
Yeah. So the expansions are probably a good
idea. It is fun.
Probably a good idea.
It is fun.
Right. Are you ready?
Go. 98?
97?
I don't know where we are. 97. Go.
I started with the Galaxy. No, 97.
97.
So 97 is a game that you would hate. Kanban.
Yeah. I don't know. What is it?
It's he did Lisboa and he did The Gallerist.
Okay. Okay.
You know who
I know who you're talking about. And the thing is, I would try both of those games.
Yes.
I would try them. I don't know if I would like them. They look very pretty.
Right.
Eagle Griffin, right?
Yes.
Did Eagle Griffin do Kanban too?
I believe they did, and they did a new version.
Oh, I know. This is with the Kaban. It's the car one.
Yes, it's
Lacerda. It looks too much.
It is very complicated.
I would try it.
It's basically an assembly line of cars. You do this, you do this, you do this, and if your mind doesn't wrap itself around it, you're going to hate it.
Lighter version is what I got. Automania.
Okay, it is. Okay.
It's a lighter version of the game. It's it's the same thing, building cars, but light. It's Kanban light.
I would say I put Kanban up here because it's just he's a genius. Lacerda's a genius.
Everyone loves his stuff.
Right.
I need to try it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, $120 on Eagle Griffin Games website to buy any of those games.
Right. I bought it used.
Oh, good for you.
So
good for you.
All right, 96 is Tricerion.
I want to play that so bad. I hear it's awesome.
It is amazing, but it's another one. It's a mind melter.
My buddy Bernardo is also a magician from Tabletop Island. He never heard of the game. When I told him, I was like, "What?"
Yeah.
And that is our #1 game. We're going to play at BGG SpringCon this year.
It's very thematic, even though it's a dry Euro, because you're putting on tricks.
It looks good.
It's great. It's great, and the boys loved it.
I can't wait.
But it's going to melt your brain, though.
I bet it will. That's the only thing that stopped me from buying it.
Right.
I want to play it, though.
Yeah,
that is on my playlist, though.
95 is a newer game, Dune Imperium.
Okay, I know what you're at too.
I've heard that it's similar to Lost Ruins of Arnak, but I don't think so.
Okay.
Because I watched your video and I was like, there's not really much similarity here. Dune Imperium is genius. I'm going to get the expansion.
I've heard nothing but good things about it.
I played it 3 times. The boys and I watched Dune on HBO Max and then played the game right after.
Awesome.
And it was a great day. It was fantastic.
That is good.
It's easy worker placement, easy to wrap your mind around, interesting choices, combat. It's great.
Okay.
It's a super great
Dune
game.
Imperium. 95?
Yes. Yeah, 96? That was 95, I believe.
Okay.
94 is War of the Ring, one you'll never buy.
I do want to play it, but every time I watch a playthrough, I fall asleep.
It's a lot
It looks beautiful, and I love Lord of the Rings, and it feels like it's classic Lord of the Rings.
It is.
It doesn't have anything to do with the movies,
nope.
And I love that about it. I love the artwork. I love the figures. Yep. I mean, there is nothing I don't like about it except for the gameplay. I want to play it, though. I would play it. I would play it in a heartbeat.
After the first time we played, I had gotten so many rules wrong. I was like, I might want to sell this game. After the second one, it vaulted up into my top 25. And then after the third one, it's now dropped to 95 because
go ahead.
I don't have any expansions.
Okay.
My buddy does.
There's 2, right? There's
it might be 3.
Warriors of Middle-earth and something of Middle-earth.
Yeah, I think so.
2 Middle-earth expansions.
Yes, I think so. My buddy has them. We're going to play it sometime.
Okay.
But it's so long to set up, so long to play. But it is, when you're playing it, it's Lord of the Rings in a box.
Okay,
for sure.
See, and that's why I need to play it.
But it's so... You have to wrap your mind around.
I know. The whole switching the leader off, the whole different strategies.
I got to get this off the shelf.
But everyone says it feels like you're playing the book, and that's what I want.
It does.
All right.
All right, 94.
And you can listen 94. You can listen to the soundtrack too, I'm sure, and enjoy it.
Yes, absolutely.
Have a great time.
Absolutely. Is Notre Dame, however you want to call it. It's Feld. I love it.
Because?
No, you would think it's because I'm a Notre Dame Fighting Irish fan.
Please don't say that on the channel. That kind of hurts my ears. I don't want anyone knowing I have friends like you.
Oh, you have Spencer, you have another friend, right?
Oh, I do. I don't talk about Spencer on this podcast either. Shh.
Oh, but dude, it's Feld.
Okay. I should give that a shot.
Yeah.
But that's one of the failed games I'm turned off.
Castles of Burgundy is so high. It's
I know
it's in the same vein as Castles of Burgundy.
Okay.
It's good.
You're right.
It's really good.
I'm not going to say anything against it until I play it.
It's point salad and it failed and it's wonderful. I love it.
That would be right up my alley, so I'll give it a shot.
All right. What are we up to? 93?
93, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is Tekken?
Should have a counter here. 93. Sorry?
Tekken. It's one of the T games from I think are they Polish designers? I can't remember. It's I
don't know this one.
Teotihuacan is one of them.
Okay.
And then this one, Tekken, and then I can't remember what the other one is, but I believe Turksy, the guy that did Anachrony, he did the solo mode.
Okay.
Anyway, it's a fairly dry Euro, but it's genius. It has a big pyramid in the middle, and the pyramid casts shadows on certain actions that you can't take, and then certain actions you can take, and then you adjust the dice. It's very much a dice drafting game.
Oh wow!
So in one sense, you would like it if you could figure it out.
Oh,
you would like it.
Yes, I know what this one is now. I can see the box
on the box.
Yes.
It's brilliant.
A lot of people like that game.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's not super thematic, if I'm being honest. But a lot of yours aren't. Taverns of Tiefenthal doesn't. You don't get a lot of theme, do you?
Screw you. 92.
No, I was going to make fun of you on that one. All right. I was waiting for that one. Viscounts of the West Kingdom.
Okay. No, this is another one I need to play.
Awesome.
I almost got the Kickstarter. Did you get the Kickstarter?
I did not.
Okay, I almost did. Yeah, I knew you could buy it for cheaper too. Yeah. And I need to play this one because this one does look up my alley.
It's phenomenal. You would love it.
It's on my to-play list at BGG Spring.
You got to play it. It's genius, and it's right in the same vein as Architects, but a little bit different, and different enough where I think it's good to own both of them.
Better than Architects?
I can't remember if I have Architects higher on my list.
Architects is really good. No,
it's really close.
This counts. Close. The other one, Paladins, not interested.
You're not interested.
But
okay, I have that one
this
too.
Counts. I want that one.
It's great.
All right.
It's really great. And then I think, I don't know if this was in your top 100, but it's close. Grand Austria Hotel.
Oh, yes.
Such a great game.
It's such a great game. That's a great one. Yeah. Did you get the expansion?
No. Do I need it? No.
Sadly, no.
Okay.
Sadly, no. I mean, nice ideas, overcomplicates the game.
Okay.
Makes it a little bit fiddly. It doesn't need. I'm glad they did it.
Okay.
But at the same time,
okay.
It just isn't enough to where I'm like, I have to have this now. Like a Tuscany to viticulture or something.
Oh, right.
I will never play with.
They call it essential because it's essential.
I will never play without this.
Right.
No, I can play without the expansion.
Okay, that's good to know because the boys like it. You're filling the orders; they like that too. So it's a good one.
Yeah. No, I love that one.
That's a great game.
That was a top 10 game.
All right, I think we're at around 90. Somewhere
91.
That was 91.
Still trying to count. That was 91?
I think so.
Okay, so this is 90?
So this one used to be way high up. This is when I first got into board gaming. It's Avengers, Thanos Rising.
I know that one.
So now they've done a bunch of Death Eaters Rising and this Rising and all this stuff.
Yeah, everyone's Rising.
Right, but it still is super quick and it's super fast turns and it's Marvel and it's Thanos and you're killing Thanos and it's just a super hit with my boys.
All right, on.
So it's nothing groundbreaking for sure, but it's super fun. And it typically what we'll do is we'll bust it out when we're going to go see another Marvel movie.
Okay.
So and it's great.
That's great.
It's a really fun game.
Yeah, you like Marvel. We should say this.
Huge
Marvel. Yeah.
So
all right. 89.
Let's see here. Lord of the Rings, Journeys in Middle Earth. That's the
that's a new one for Fantasy Flight, right?
It's the Mansion Madness knockoff, but it's app driven. I don't have any app driven board games.
It's your only one.
Well, I mean, Imperial Salt, you can use the app.
It's optional.
Right. This is not optional.
You have to use it.
And so when I opened it, I was like, I spent like $65 on this game. I was like, for these pieces, you pay for the app because they put a lot of technology in the app.
Of course.
And it's fun. You walk around in Middle Earth, kill orcs, and the app tells you what to do, so you don't have to keep stats like Gloomhaven and all that.
That's
nonsense.
great.
It's great.
That's great.
Yeah.
I should try that one.
It's a good one. It's worth your time.
So this takes place in like the Second Age or something, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, so
but you can still use your characters that you love. It's still Bilbo and Gandalf. And all the guys.
That's fine.
Yeah.
It's just mini adventures in the Middle Earth.
That's right.
89.
What
was it?
I think there's some more crossover. Catan.
Oh yeah, but that's way higher than for me.
Okay, so you're way higher up.
That's way higher.
I like Catan. I do like Catan. Obviously, it's on my top 100.
I thought you loved it. No, it's not. You're being top. I'm kidding. It's in my top 20, I want to say, or something.
Okay. I do love it, and my sister is addicted to it. She has so many of the expansions, so we like to play it with them and to play it with us. Boys would play it more if I let them. It's just I have these games I've only played once, and I need to circle back to them, stuff like that. So they take the place of Catan.
It just fell out my top 2021.
Okay.
So go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, but no, I love it.
Yeah.
It's a classic.
Absolutely.
We used to have Katanathon where we play all the base expansions. We don't do that as much anymore, but I still love it.
Okay.
Yeah, base game stuff, some fun stuff.
Wonderful.
88.
Queen's Architect. Is that still in your top 100, or is it fallen out?
Oh, I don't know. I have to check.
Okay. The Queen game.
I love
you
Queen's
and I both
Architect,
love Queen
though.
games.
Yeah.
But it's so fun. It's so fun.
That's the one where you have your little mini rondelle.
Right. Anything with a rondelle, I'm a sucker for, and that's why I recommended Merlin to you.
Did it fall out? No, there it is, number 63.
Yeah, baby. So you got to write another.
I had it higher than higher than yours. Yeah.
4? Okay.
87.
Okay. It's a game. So it's a trilogy of games, but I put twice as clever. But it's Ganshan clever, twice as clever.
Everyone loves those.
Clever Cube.
Everyone loves those.
You don't like roll and writes.
I don't like roll.
So
I despise roll and writes.
Right. But it is for us because it's super thinky but quick. I don't know how they did that.
Understand.
But Wolfgang Warsch is a genius. He did the Mind and all that. So
everyone loves those, by the way.
Well, didn't he do Taverns of Tea? No, he did the other one. I don't think he did Taverns of Tea. No.
I don't know. I'll have to look it up.
I don't remember.
That name sounds familiar, though. I have some of his games.
Well, he's done The Mind. I mean, that's probably his most famous game.
I don't have that one.
No, that's okay. Because you don't like card
that
games. All right. Next, do you have 5 tribes in your top 100?
This is number 86. No. I got a great story with that, though.
Oh, you don't like
It's Makala. It's all right. Yeah. It's Makala.
Yeah.
With extra bonuses to it.
Yeah.
And I played it.
Yeah.
And the guy goes, well, what'd you think? And I was about to tell him, I was like, well, I was going to say it's Makala just with some extra bonus, just some extra, bells and whistles on it. So it's okay.
Right.
But before I could, some people came up to the table to get his autograph and picture.
Okay.
It was the designer.
Oh, Lord in heaven.
I didn't even know. I didn't know. I didn't even know I was playing it with Bruno, whatever. It was him.
Catala?
Yes.
Yeah.
He came up to the table. He says, would you like to play? He said, yeah. And so we played together.
Hilarious.
And it was just me and him. And there was no one else around. Then people were just lined up I thought they were lined up to get the game. They were lined up to talk to him after the game was over and take his picture and get his. I was like,
oh my goodness.
You're the designer. I was like, oh yeah, this is a lot of fun.
Oh my goodness.
So, yeah.
Okay, so it's good.
He was really nice though.
But this is another one that the boys love.
Is this 84? Where are we?
I think it was 85.
85. So 80. Okay.
So that's 5 tribes, and then Trois, Troyes. It's basically Black Angel. Have you ever heard of Black Angel?
Quit making names.
I'm sorry. It's I can't remember who designed it.
Okay.
But it is dice drafting. I think you would like it, but it is some math. So it's like roll this, divide by 3, then you have to use your 4 action points, and then you do this. It's in the top 100 of all time. It's
okay.
Oh, it's the same designer as Carson City. Isn't Xavier George? Isn't that the guy that did Carson City? I think it is.
Oh, maybe so.
I think it is. But it's dry Euro for sure. It's ranked 72 overall of all time. But yes, it's dice drafting and work placement.
That's an old classic.
Yeah, it's
okay.
Great. It's great.
So good.
All right, next one is
I've lost count
80
now.
something.
83.
80. Yeah, sure. 83.
I used to have it.
So that's fine.
Okay, good.
Parks.
I know this one. I have someone in my gaming group who keeps telling me I need to play this.
It's excellent. It's not too thinky.
They love it too.
But not super simple.
Yeah.
But it's beautiful. It is a gorgeous game. And I got it to play with my parents.
This is what I hear.
Because they've been to so many national parks. And so it has like a factoid about the national park, a beautiful picture about the national park.
That's cool.
You get canteens, you go through and hike and stuff like that. Oh, it's fantastic.
That's cool.
It's fantastic.
Awesome.
All right.
82.
Game of Thrones, the board game.
Everyone talks to me about it. I've never seen the show, but that shouldn't deter me.
Have
from
you read
playing
the books?
It. No. He's never going to finish those books.
No, I know.
If he would, I would.
If I had known that when I started, then I may not have started.
but no, Game of Thrones, the game, everyone loves it.
It's great. It's really great. And it's kind of like what you were saying about Firefly.
Yeah.
You really don't have to have seen it or read it to love it. Because it's got good mechanisms.
I agree with you.
It's super fun. It's super fun.
Yeah.
So, all right, here we go. I think another. Wait,
82.
no, I think this dropped out of your top 100. Lancaster.
Lancaster did drop.
Okay. Yeah. I still love it because I don't have crazy nephews that don't want more
jerk nephews who don't draft laws and everything. We actually played it this past weekend. Yeah. And we did get points. Not as many, but they did vote down a few. But okay. Well, it's one of the first Queen games I ever bought when I was getting into the hobby, and I still absolutely love it. It's great. Yeah. It's great. Do you have the big box? I do not. Oh, okay. I do That's not, fine. But it's still fine. You're not missing too much. Okay. Not missing too much with it. Okay. 81? 81. Village.
You know what I'm talking about?
I do, because I played My Village and hated the piss out of it, but I hear
Okay.
Village is so different than My Village.
Way different
and better.
And I will never play without the two expansions. I can't remember what they're called right now, but there's two expansions
Port.
that have Village Port and Village Inn.
And then there you go.
That's right.
No, I've looked at this game several times. I need to add this to my playlist.
They're fantastic, and it's absolutely fantastic. You're sending workers out. It is kind of thematic for a dry Euro because you feel like, okay, these guys died. These guys are going to the cemetery. These guys are writing books and articles, and yeah, it's pretty cool.
All right.
It's very cool.
Okay.
It's a good game.
80.
See, this I cheated. I put Immortals and Shogun on one.
Oh, why? Are they the same game, just rethemed?
Basically.
That's fine. I do that too.
But I have them both, and I love them both.
Shogun is Queen Games, right?
Yes, it is. And it is super fun. Dice
I need
Tower.
to play that one.
I bought it.
I know the Dice Tower.
It's so fun.
I need to play this one.
And Immortals is a little bit different. And
I know what you're talking about.
Yes.
That's the other one from Queen Games. You
Yes.
flip the board. It's got the
the big guy on it.
Yeah.
That
one's
fun.
super cheap right
Yes.
now.
Oh, I got them both for super cheap, and that's why I bought them like 12,
Those are both
bucks.
dirt. Yeah, I was gonna say dirt cheap.
Crazy
so they're
cheap.
good.
They're really good.
I need to. Those are the ones I need to play because it didn't look good
Yeah.
when I walked in the reviews.
They can be a little bit punishing with famine and this and that and the other, but
No, I
it's fun. It's fun.
Because look at what's the one that punches you in the? Well, I'm not gonna say it because you may mention it. You like Failed, right?
I do,
It's
and
a
I know
failed
what
game.
you're talking about. Is it Year of the Dragon?
Yes.
It's not on my list. I'm not
okay.
my top 100. I've never played it.
Okay.
I've never played
I wanted to. Oh, I talked to you about it. That's
You
right.
did. I want to
Because I
play
was
it.
interested, but I was like, man, this game is like it punches you in the nuts every round.
And does it?
I don't know. I haven't played it
You
yet.
still haven't played it,
but
you
I
own
want
it.
to.
I thought you owned it.
I want to get punched in the nuts every round. Oh no, it was like $10 at Amazon on sale one day. I was like, or 15 or something. They dropped it really big one day. I was like,
oh my goodness.
But I was like, oh, let me ask Josh. But you hadn't played it yet.
No, sorry about that.
I don't want to get kicked in the balls. You better not have Shadows of Camelot on there. I'm gonna chop this table. That's
I
an
have
awful
played
game.
Shadows of Camelot.
That kicks you in the balls
Wasn't
every
a super
time.
fan.
That's an awful game.
I wasn't a super fan.
It curve stomps you every
Yes.
round. Okay.
78?
So 89? Oh, 79.
79. Reavers of Midgard. So it's the sequel to Champions of Midgard, which we'll get to.
Someday.
It's in the same universe, and it's card driven. It's great. It's point salad. I mean, it's literally like 300-400 points. It's crazy.
Wow.
So you matching sets, and it's great.
Oh wow.
It's really fun.
All right.
So a lot of worker placement.
78.
Empires of the North. You know this game?
Yeah.
It's a card-driven game.
You like card games.
I do. It's a card-driven game, but it's still...
That's why I don't have it. I know what you're talking about. That's a big popular one.
It's still a bit of worker placement, and they have a ton of expansions for it. I have 0 expansions. Because I've only played it twice, and I feel like there's a ton of variability. I just don't think there's a lot of room for expansions, in my opinion. So, but it's still a fun game, and yes, it's very popular.
All right.
Okay, tell me if there's...
77, I think.
Raiders of the North Sea. Do you have that one on there?
Oh, you know that.
Yeah!
You know it is. You know it is.
It's so fun.
That is my favorite Renegade game.
Yes.
Still today. It is worker placement, but really smart.
Absolutely.
Because you're putting one on, and then you're taking someone else's off.
It's brilliant.
And so whenever someone gets an advantage, you're also giving them that same. You're never blocked from anything.
Yes.
It's a really good game.
Yes, it is.
It's a really. And do you have the expansions?
No.
Shame on you.
I know.
You need to get it.
So you won't play them without it?
Oh,
play it without them? Okay.
No,
so I need to get
won't. I'm guessing Explorers of the North Sea is not on yours top 100.
No, I've never played it.
You need to. At Action Points, it's a lot of fun, and there's a mini expansion that I just bought, like an extra card pack. I didn't think anything of it. I put it in the game this past year, and I was like, huh! And that one jumped up my list big time.
Okay.
It's not as good as Raiders. Raiders is the better one, but it's good. The Action Point, because it's just point salad again. It's like an Easter egg hunt. There's a billion places you can go to get points, and you don't know who's winning until the end.
That sounds fun. I'm going to go. Okay.
All right, at 76.
On your recommendation, I bought this used. Francis Drake.
Oh, that's on my top 100.
It's genius. What
Isn't that a great game?
Oh my gosh. I played it 3 times with my gaming group because they keep asking me to bring it back.
It's a great game.
Everyone loves it.
It is great. And that you have the cards you can shuffle to make the choices different. So the game will but I'll be honest, I've never used the cards.
Oh, really?
I've maybe once.
Okay.
But we just love it because it doesn't matter where the rows are, because
that's right.
There's so many different choices you can have.
Right.
And so many different actions you can play.
That's right.
My nephews are really good at that now.
Oh, really?
They beat me every time.
Okay.
I only got away with a big victory once, and ever since then, I've been getting my ass kicked.
I think next year this will probably jump up into my top 50. It's such a great game.
It is a solid. Hold on, let me see where it is online.
What was that? 76. I think it's going to go
76 for you because you don't like board games.
I hate everybody.
But Francis Drake has got to be.
Is it high? It's
got to be in my top 50. There's 37.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think it'll be closer to that for me next year for sure. Just because I haven't done this since my board game group just keeps asking for it. So.
No, I understand. Yeah.
All right. Next is one that you're not interested
75,
in. 75, right? Said
70, where are we?
75. Yeah.
75.
You said you're not interested in Paladins of the West Kingdom.
I'm not, but you obviously love it.
I love it, and it, just a smidge more. You can tell it's close to Viscounts.
You don't have Architects?
I do.
Oh, okay. Is that we'll see that later?
Oh, maybe. Yes, we will.
Okay, never mind.
Yes, we will.
I was gonna get pissed.
They're
I was gonna
all
table
there.
flip.
But I also have the West Kingdom Tome Saga.
Oh, that's fine.
To play, I haven't.
Paladins looks like a nightmare, though. I don't want it. I don't want to play it.
Oh, it's great.
It's a lot card driven.
Just because you hate life, it's fine.
74
Gizmos.
I want to play this one. Yes, the marbles.
Fun.
The marbles.
And the boys
I want
can play this by themselves. That's a big plus. They'll pull it off the shelf.
I think I have this one on my to play list.
It is so fun. It's an engine builder, 100%. You build up your engine with cards, and you get points. It's fantastic.
No, it's on my to play list.
Just play it.
73.
I brought this to play with Lacey's family potentially. It's Deception, Murder in Hong Kong. I believe Bernardo had it on his list.
Yeah, but Bernardo sucks. Let me see. Here's the deal. Bernardo had it on his list, which I was like, okay, that's interesting. I understand the whodunit kind of stuff.
Yep.
And someone even had this even higher. Game Boy Geek Dan had it high on his list too.
Right.
So this is tell me why you like it. Bernardo gave his case for it.
Okay, here's the problem. I don't like hidden identity whodunit games because of I lost the game. There's one that we played a ton, Avalon. There's one that's Avalon, and then there's I can't remember. But it's,
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Where you get a group together and then you try to eliminate them, and it's
Coup.
No, I love Coup.
No, Avalon and I don't remember, but I know what you're talking about.
But we played that. It's one of the first games I ever got. Resistance. It's the Resistance.
Resistance. Doggone.
I got the Resistance early on in gaming, and my sister and my brother and my parents and everybody played Resistance. No, what do you want to play? Resistance. Only Resistance. Resistance. So I got tired of those kind of games.
Yeah.
And so I didn't want to so I was like, I'm looking for something else. I got to have something else because I got to get rid of Resistance. So I got Deception, and I think it's a little more thinky.
Yeah.
And it's a little more fun.
Yeah.
And I will pull it out with any group. And everybody loves it.
That's awesome.
Everybody loves it.
That's awesome.
And I can play with my youngest because there's no reading.
Oh, wow.
Or very little reading, let's say.
Yeah.
So
good.
It's just fantastic for the whole family, for everybody.
Excellent.
So that's why I like it.
72.
Yes. DC Deck Builder.
Okay, obviously because it's a deck builder, but I love DC more than Marvel.
I know you do. You're wearing an Aquaman shirt, so.
Yeah. This is Green Arrow, you asshole.
Oh, is it really? Oh my gosh, you're right. But still DC.
Yeah, I'm all DC. I wore my Aquaman for Christmas. I'm not lying.
Okay, so we started with deck builders with Star Realms, and we needed a little bit to build it up, and so we just fell in love with deck builders. And so this is a fun one. We like DC too. Always love DC. And so this was a fun one where we could do a deck builder and play DC characters, and it's super fun. So that's why it's on there.
Nice. 71.
Shards of Infinity is another deck builder.
Yeah, you can keep talking about it. I'm not listening. Go ahead.
It's another deck builder. It's basically a 1v1. You can play it with 3 or 4, but 1v1 card game, and you just kill the other player.
Fair.
It's super fun.
Fair.
It's quick too.
70.
Azul.
Okay.
It's the tile laying game.
It's a big one.
And it's super popular. And again, Lacey will play it. That's why it's so hard off my list.
Oh no, I understand that completely. I have Maharani.
Okay.
Which I enjoy, which I hear is similar to Azul. Okay. Azul is a different type of game, but tile laying is what Maharani is, and that's really fun for me. And so I looked at Azul. I was like, meh, I have Maharani. They're not similar, but they're close enough.
The family likes the pattern building and all that sort of thing, so it's great. It's great.
Yes, why not? All right, 69.
This is actually a game. This is one of the very few that's on my list that I don't own. Pulsar 2849. So it's a space game.
I know that one.
I played it at my buddy's house.
Played it.
I'm going to buy it soon.
Oh,
it's fantastic.
Okay,
it's absolutely fantastic.
See, one of the rules for me is I don't put something on my top 100 if I don't have it.
I understand.
But of course, I usually buy everything that I want.
And I'm going to buy it soon, and so that's why it's on the list.
Good. No, that's fair. That's just my personal
It's a great space game. Super fun. So, all right.
68, excuse me.
Architects of the West Kingdom.
There it is.
You're welcome.
There it is. That is another great worker placement game.
It's fantastic.
It is really good. That's one I have. Like I said, Viscounts was the only one that kind of got me up there. But like with the there's a third North Sea Shipyards of the North Sea that looks like garbage.
I don't have it.
It looks like garbage. I don't want it.
Okay.
It's sad because I want that 3-in-1 saga thing.
You're a completionist. I'm surprised.
I don't want to get that one because it looks like garbage.
Okay.
So
well, that's a great game.
But Architects is great.
It's so fun.
Yeah. That was hold on. It was number 68 for you.
Yes.
Hold on, let me just see something.
Yeah, that should be on your list. You got to check.
I know Architect. Did I check? I didn't check it off.
No, we just did Architects.
Yeah. Architects has got to be high. Oh, it's 34.
Okay.
Yeah, it's trending high.
Oh, that's
what do you have it? What do you have it at?
69.
68. What's wrong with you? 67. Go.
Fantastic Factories. I kickstarted this back when I didn't do any Kickstarters. It's a worker placement game.
Did you now?
It's a super fun worker placement game, engine builder.
Okay.
And it is just great. It's quick, easy decisions, but thinky, and oh man, it's fantastic.
Okay.
Well, it's fantastic. Obviously, Fantastic Factories.
It's Fantastic Factories.
Exactly.
67.
So this is a newer collection to my game, and I bought it because it's Red Rising. I bought it because I read the series, and no one.
Oh, I didn't know this was a series.
Yes, it's a YA by Pierce Brown, a guy named Pierce Brown.
I didn't even know that.
And he bought the IP. Jamie bought the IP. Stone Stegmeyer, and he wanted to figure out a game around it because he loved the book so much.
Wow, I didn't even know that because I looked at the game and the game looks interesting.
It's fantastic, but it's card based again.
It's out.
Right, you hate it. Got it.
That's the wrong game. I'm thinking about something different then.
Okay, maybe
because the one I was looking at was not card based.
It's card based, but it's fantastic. It's wonderful.
Okay,
60. Right. 65.
65.
Spartacus. Here's the problem and why it's so far down my list. The first time I played it,
this was like how high was this for Bernardo?
I don't even know.
It was high for both of us.
You used to be your number 2 or 3 or 4 game, something like that, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. It's high. It's still my top 10.
It's the first time I played it, everything went against me because dice plays a lot.
That's true.
And I literally, this is the closest I've ever been to flipping a table over. I was so mad. I hated it so much. I said, I'll never play again. I hate it. I'm never. And he said, just give it one more try. And every time I played it, it's climbed up my list and up my list. It'll probably end up in the top 25 eventually.
Wait till you get. Wait till the bid comes up and you throw all your money on what's his name, Theocules.
Yeah.
And you start dominating the arena.
Right.
Whether you win or not, you'll be like, this is a top 10 game.
Yeah, I know. And I just bought the reprint.
How is the reprint?
A couple of months ago. It's fine. It's fine.
The artwork looked a little lame.
It's lame, but it doesn't matter because the game is so awesome.
The game is awesome.
Right.
The game is excellent, by the way.
As soon as the boys start asking for it, it's going to go even higher.
It is the most underrated game out there.
It is.
Probably. It really is. Have you seen Bernardo's? He made a 3D Coliseum.
No, he did not.
To put the board around.
That's fantastic.
Yes,
I love that.
Metal coins. Wow. He goes all out because he has been a big painted all his stuff.
Wow.
He even watched the series after he played the game. He played the game first. Like, I gotta watch the series because it's awesome. So I am enthralled too. I love that. That is my nephew's. A lot of my nephew's top 1-2 game.
It's a great game.
Yeah, Archer's number 1 probably. He loves it. All right, Eddie. 64.
64.
Yeah.
So I put Ticket to Ride Europe. I love Ticket to Ride because the boys love it and. It's probably the fastest game I have in terms of turns.
Yeah.
Right? You play a card,
if you know what you're doing, it's very simple. Yeah.
And they just love it. And it goes quick. And I just love the choices. I love Ticket to Ride.
I show that to other people. I stopped, but everyone loves it except for me. I still don't love it because.
It's okay.
Well, I have another game that should replace it for me, Urbania from Mayfair Games.
Okay.
Because you're not ever blocked out of a move. You usually have, instead of plan A, you got to go to plan B now.
Right.
So there's always an option. Where this one's like, oh, F it. There's no more, I can't go, there's no connection there. It'll take me 15 turns to get there. Oh, I'm going for orange. Everyone's going for orange.
Uh-huh.
I'm going for pink now. Everyone's going for pink. Yeah, it aggravates me.
Europe, I put Europe because it complicates it just a smidge, which is good for me because the base is so simple.
Have you played the River and Rails?
No, but I want to.
Okay.
I want to soon.
That one looked interesting.
Yeah, I think I will. So.
All right. 63.
Fleet the Dice Game. You probably haven't heard of it.
I know about it.
It's a roll and write. It's another roll and write.
Yeah.
It's point salad. It's checking boxes off. And it feels so freaking satisfying checking those boxes off and getting the points and everything like that. Well, yes, there's a joke to be made there for sure.
Okay.
Not that satisfying.
You're tossing points. Got it.
Yeah.
Tossing points around to everyone. I'll tell you what.
But it's great.
Right.
And the boys love it.
I'm glad you like Rolling Rights.
Okay.
62, I think.
So I was going to put Splendor on there, but I bought Marvel Splendor.
That's the same.
It's the same.
It's really the same.
It's the same.
I'm counting it.
It's the same game. It's exactly the same. And I have both. And the reason I have both is because I have Cities of Splendor for the base game. And the boys ask for all three. Sometimes they ask for Marvel Splendor.
Really?
Sometimes they ask for the regular. Sometimes for Cities of Splendor.
Yeah. No, but Marvel makes sense because it's the gems, the Infinity Gems, which I think is funny.
It's fantastic.
That was a good mix. When I saw that, I laughed. I knew immediately what it was.
We did a 10 for 10 this year, where we take 10 games and play them 10 times. And Splendor was on there, and we did it.
Obviously. Yeah. Splendor is something that gets played all the time.
So it's great.
Yeah, it's a great game.
It's wonderful.
Where are we? 62? 61.
The Mind. I know.
Yeah. Actually, one of your boys said that's their number one.
Yes, Amos, my youngest.
Yeah.
So you play cards, and you try to get them in order without talking. In chronological, whatever you call it, numerical order.
Okay.
And I've never had a group, present company excluded, that didn't love it when they played it. So.
All right. Well, I have never played it.
Okay.
So I'll be fair. Now I have a timer. I can knock it down to 59 seconds, 58 seconds, 58. So that way we can always know. Okay.
Let's go.
Here we go. We're at 59.
Okay. Is Dice Throne. It's the one I've been telling you about. It's best as a 1v1 game.
Oh, yeah.
Best as a 1v1. It's just chucking dice, doing damage on your opponent. That's it. And there's action points. You can play cards. But there's a strategy and when to play cards, stuff like that. But it is fantastic, and we probably played it. We probably played it 50 times this year.
Dice
Throne.
Dice Throne.
There's a bunch of different characters you can play. It's wonderful.
Okay. All right.
What are we at?
58.
Okay. Let's see here. Where are we at? Star Realms. That's another deck builder.
I know what you're talking about. I don't like it because it's a deck builder.
Deck builder. Yeah.
But you love deck builders.
Love it, and the boys love it. I have tons of these expansions. I have a big box for it. We play it all the time. I play the online version a lot.
I also want to say that most kids, like my nephews, they'd rather play deck builders than anything else.
Oh, anything else?
I think, most of these games.
Maybe Spartacus, yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, there's some board games that they play, but they love deck builders. So kids love deck builders. Or the younger generation does.
All right, what are we at?
We're at 57 now.
Okay, I'm up to Gloomhaven Jaws of the Lion. So
wait, is that different?
Yes.
Okay.
Gloomhaven is the big, huge box that everyone has and everyone kickstarted. Gloomhaven Jaws of the Lion is a smaller box. You play, the board is the game manual.
Oh, okay.
So you move around, kill guys, level up, spells. It's a dungeon crawl.
Okay.
It's the ultimate dungeon crawl, but it's just a lighter version of it.
You're playing this with your boys?
Yes. We're playing through it. They love it.
Yeah, because dungeon crawls with families are the best because you can always have time to play on one game on a Monday night or 2 games on a Tuesday.
Daddy, I want to get that weapon. Can we play again?
Yeah, absolutely, son. I love you, son.
Exactly, but it takes the regular Gloomhaven takes forever to set up and tear down. This is a lot better on that.
That's it.
So it's a little easier on me.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I get that. 56.
Beyond the Sun. Have you heard about this one? This is a newer game.
Oh, okay.
It's very much an engine builder. It's really the ultimate engine builder because you take a card from this row and then you put it here and then that gives you another ability. And you take a card from this row and it gives you another ability and it just keep building up your engine until the end game.
Okay.
It's fantastic. It's a space game.
Fantastic.
It's super fun. Yeah, it's great. Great.
55.
So this is the one I was talking about, Star Wars Outer Rim.
Yes.
Pick up and deliver.
Yes.
But with a Star Wars theme, and it feels very thematic.
I would play that one.
Yeah.
I would try it out.
Any Star Wars game is going to be a hit with my boys, so that's a huge one.
They're big Star Wars fans.
Huge Star Wars fans. But they like the Disney one, so they're dead to you. I got it.
That's exactly right.
Are you ready?
Yeah, 54.
Okay. The Reckoners.
I know what you're talking about.
It's based on the series by Brandon Sanderson.
Another one of your boys said this is one of his top games.
Because we read the books together.
Oh, okay.
And it's superheroes that gone bad, and then the Reckoners are trying to... It's basically The Boys, but for kids.
Okay, good.
Because I'm not going to show it my boys.
Probably not. Even though there's some great, awesome... You had one job.
Yeah.
Watch porn.
Yes.
That's the best line of the last season.
It's an amazing show, but I do feel a little bit guilty when I watch it sometimes.
It's a crazy show. Yeah. If they make a game called The Boys, you're saying, you know what? Let's play Reckoners.
Right. Reckoners is fantastic. Dice chucking, all that. Okay. You ready for the next one?
I'm ready for 53.
So I think you're going to have to make another notch. Merlin?
Dang! But that's thanks to you, though.
You're welcome. The Rondell is just genius.
The Rondell is so smart. This game is so smart. And
I know.
I remember when it had come out.
Yep.
I asked you, the Kickstarter come out. I asked you, I said, hey, honestly, what? And you're like, no, done.
Yep.
Now, you do not have any of the expansions. Is that correct?
No, I don't. Do I need them?
Author is a good one.
Okay.
Author's a good one. And then the next one is Morgana. That's the newest one, right?
Okay.
And Morgana is, you can have it, you cannot. It doesn't matter. Where is Merlin? Merlin was 45.
Nice.
I had to keep going high. I thought it was low on the list, but it was high on the list.
So whenever it's my pick,
Merlin
I'm
was
going to get
45.
2 in a row with my game group, and so I'm going to be alternating Kickstarter, Feld, and Merlin's going to be soon. So I'm hoping they love it. So.
Merlin's great, but get the author expansion. That's definitely a good expansion.
One. Okay.
Yeah, it adds another little rondelle in the middle.
Oh, nice.
Some more choices.
More rondelles.
Right. Okay, 52
is Eclipse. The ultimate
I know this one.
Space game.
Yeah.
Building up your engines, building up your weapons.
This is Twilight Imperium Light, right?
Yes.
That's right here.
I like having them both.
Which is cool.
Yes. Because here's why I love them both. And this is a big thing with me is I feel like Twilight Imperium is almost too difficult to build up your technology.
It's a slow burn. Because you'll never get it all.
There's only one card per time. One identity card you can take, right, per time to do technology.
Well, you can get a second one on the primary, or if you're the University of Jonar, you can get a second one too.
I found it so difficult. But Eclipse is all about your building up your technology. Yep. And, level 1, level 2, level 3.
And now that are we going to be talking about TI4 later?
Yes.
Okay, never mind.
Okay.
Well, no, let me say it now.
Okay, go ahead.
One of the things I love about TI4 and the technology that slow burn, you don't get to, you can't unlock it all. You can't. It's impossible.
No.
So you have to go with a strategy.
Right.
And the thing is, this last game I played, I went an odd way. I didn't go with the regular ones I always get. Right. I went and did different ones and started getting different combos that started getting me these amazing abilities I never had before. And I was like, wait a minute.
Okay.
And I had some, I was doing some blues and some greens, and I was getting some different abilities this time. I was getting faster moving ships because I started upgrading my ships. I was like, wait, I don't have to move 1 space. I can move 2 spaces on everyone now. I was like,
oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh, I can achieve this in under. And I was like, okay, so it's kind of opened me up to where if you unlocked everything, everyone would be the same race.
Right.
So I think they do this on purpose where they limit your technology so that if you can all go on the same path, but if you go different paths, you'll all end up with different abilities.
Ooh, okay.
I played with a bunch of new people. When one person said, "Oh, cool! Look what this one does," everyone upgraded to that same one, except for me.
Okay.
I went a different path, and so I had different abilities than the rest of them. I don't know.
That sounds cool.
Anyway,
I love Eclipse. I love TI4, so we'll get to that one later.
Yeah, it's great. We'll talk about that. All right, for a 51 here.
Via Appia. Is that on your top 100?
But you played Via Appia with me.
You told me about it. I bought it immediately because it's like being at Chuck E. Cheese with the little coin thing.
Didn't you play it with me though?
Yes, you played.
You killed me in it too. I taught you in it, and then you were like, should we play for money? And I'm like, oh yes. And you like hustled me.
Right. I think,
out of it. Where's Via Appia?
I made the money to buy it from
57. What'd you have it? 51. Yours is higher.
Close.
Mine was at 57.
It's because we love it so much.
It is.
It's brilliant.
I get made fun of, but for loving Queen games so much, but
they're great.
Via Appia is amazing.
It's amazing.
And there's simple choices to make.
Yeah.
But when and how you've got to manage and balance those choices.
Absolutely.
Don't go light on a choice or you'll lose.
I know, you're right.
Really good. All right, we're going to stop right there. We're going to come back with your top 50 on the next Saturday morning Samoflange. Oh, I just shorted. I'll be right back.